Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I've made a video on this channel, but happy Halloween season. I'm wearing my fun little Sanderson Sisters shirt that I got from Amazon and my Halloween mini ears. So this video is going to be a little bit different than my previous videos. I'm not doing a tutorial today. I am just strictly focusing on Spooky Town stuff and what I found at Michael's. So I took some video footage of me before leaving and then some video footage at Michael's. So stay tuned because at the end of the video, I am going to be showing you everything that I ended up buying. And one of the super special pieces that I was keeping my eye out for and was hoping to find, and I actually did. Okay, so I'm here in my car. I'm about to head out and run a bunch of errands, and one of the places that I'm gonna stop at is Michael's. Now, Michael's carries Spooky Town, which is what I've started to become obsessed with since last year, and so I want to try and see what Spooky Town items they have in stock right now, and I'm going to be sure to take pictures and videos if they do have their Spooky Town stuff up, and especially if they have a display, because if you collect Spooky Town, you'll know that last year's inventory was so low and it was like really behind schedule, so most of the Michaels didn't even have a display out. So as you can tell, I'm super excited about shopping for Spooky Town this year. So let me get ahead and get going, and I'll be sure to share what I find, if anything, when I get back home. Yay! So as you can tell, they did have Spooky Town stuff in stock and on display. I was pretty pleased with the selection that they had this year. They had a great amount of buildings, accessories, and figures displayed. So I was able to get the piece that I was looking for, as well as some figures. And here is a look closer at the buildings. And this was a complimentary brochure that you could take if you wanted. And then I also headed over here in the miniature section where they typically have dollhouse items and fairy garden stuff, because they had a couple things that would be great for a little Halloween village, like this boat, and they had little trees and gravel and stuff that you can add to your Spooky Town scenery. They have bridges and benches, little ponds, and lots of cute things that, even though it's not necessarily Halloween stuff, it could totally pass for in your Halloween village. Okay, so let me show you the Lemax Spooky Town items that I ended up getting from Michael's. First up is the mummy figurine. This is what he looks like. He looks like he's about to chase after some people. I thought I had bought this last year, but I guess not, because I was looking back in my old pictures and videos of my Spooky Town setup and I didn't see him. So I've got that guy. And then next, this guy was so cute. I had to have this guy. He's like going around passing out flyers for the Spooky Town Halloween Festival going on October 31st. So he's just called the Sandwich Board Skeleton. So, and the back of him has the board too, the board sign. And then I got this lady. I feel like this is gonna be me when I get older. She's feeding the little crows. She's called Feeding the Birds, and it's a set of two. So it comes with the lady sitting on the bench with the crow on her head, and then this set of two little crows on the side, so you can place them kind of wherever you want. Next, I got these set of mailboxes. So it just says Monster Mailboxes, set of 2. So I like how this one is more like witch themed, and then this one clearly is like a Dracula one. And then this is what they look like on the back. And then the next thing is this set of pumpkins. Actually, they're jack-o'-lanterns because they're already carved. So it says Happy Pumpkin Family set of 5. So I was actually debating about whether or not to return this. I thought it looked super cute, but then when I held up the pumpkins like next to the figures, you can see they're like massive pumpkins. So I was like, oh, it's not really sized to scale. But then again, it's like the dad, the mom, and the 3 little kids, so it's kind of reminds me of us. So maybe I will keep it. And then the last little items I got were these tombstones. I actually got them in a pack. I got 2 packs, so then I can make a graveyard. But this is what they look like. It says tombstone set of 5. So like the first one says RIP. That one has it very subtly written on it. And then the next one says dear something, but you can't really see it. And the last one doesn't say anything. So the cool thing about these, and what I think I'm gonna do, is take a fine tip Sharpie and like write my own stuff on the other side. That way, if I want to display it the, you know, stock Lemax way or my own version, you can do that because they're just blank on the back, just a blank gray, and so you can make them however you want. So the last piece that I'm going to show you is a building, and the theme is exactly my style. Like if you personally know me, you'll know why I was after this piece. So it's the Lemax Spooky Town, The Future Looks Dark building. So I'll show it to you up close. So this one is actually a Michaels exclusive piece, which means that it's only sold at Michaels this year. Typically Michaels exclusive pieces will show up at other locations the following year, but there's not really a guarantee. And this is the piece. This is what the box looks like. They did kind of change up the style of the box. So like if you're a Spooky Town collector, you'll know what I mean. The boxes used to have like black spider webs. So this is the back. So the future looks dark. So as I was saying with the theming, you've got a fortune teller lady in there, and she advertises that she does the tarot cards, she does palmistry, she's got a crystal ball in there. And these pieces, they're like movable hanging pieces. And yeah, it's lit up inside. The paint job looks awesome. I did open this up in the store to make sure that it wasn't cracked or damaged or anything, and it looked pretty good from what I can see. I didn't pull it out completely, but I'm actually going to do a review on this item, and then I'll be able to show you more in depth what it looks like. But that was what I got from Michaels for this year. So like I said, I was very excited to even find any Spooky Town stuff in store, especially this early in the season. And I got the piece that I wanted. I got a couple cute little figurines to add to my Spooky Town. So yes, my Spooky Town collection is growing, but I'm not gonna go too crazy this year. I feel like I got a lot of pieces last year, so I definitely have a more defined Spooky Town this year. So actually leading up to Halloween, I do plan on sharing a bunch of review videos on the Spooky Town pieces that I currently have, as well as some Department 56 pieces that I've got too. So I figured that would be fun to share with you guys, especially if you are also interested in this hobby. I know that it can be a crazy obsession and get super expensive, so I just kind of want to take it slow. I know I bought a bunch of stuff last year, but when you're starting from nothing, you kind of have nothing else to go on, so you have to buy a bunch. I don't know, at least that's what I told myself. But I love all the pieces that I got, and it makes me happy to see them all and set it up. It makes my kids smile and they get excited to help me set it up too. So I guess that's all that matters, is that it makes us happy, right? So yeah, I thank you again for tuning in with me today. And it's something a little bit different than what I'm used to doing, but I figured that since I love this, I should have it be a part of my channel as well. And so hopefully you get a joy out of it too. Oh, and before I forget, I did want to share this little brochure that I had mentioned about earlier. And this basically shows all of the stuff that Michaels will carry for this year. So the exclusive items, the other buildings, accessories, figures, and extra parts and stuff. And like, They each have little checklist boxes next to them so you can check them off, and so this will be fun to collect and hold on to. I never got last year's, which maybe I'll try to order it on eBay or something, but I figured this would be cool to hang on to and look back and see what year each thing came out. Anyway, I look forward to counting down the days to Halloween, and I thank you again for watching this channel, and I hope you have a great spooky season. Bye.